afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream. Hello, Wraith, Cole, Cass, good to see you all here today. We are here. I had not been this early on a patch streaming the story in a long time. So we are here to play the 3.1 and continuation of the Euphoria story quest. I have been waiting for this for a long time. Things just happened to work out great. Time to see it. Oh, hi eBay. Thank you for stopping by. Have fun lurking. Time to see if Audire is right in her predictions. I mean, I don't think we're gonna see if I'm right on most of them. Like, a few of them. Like, I think we're gonna find out if Phynon actually claims the core flame of Strife today. But I think everything else is gonna be many months down the line. Anyways, let's get going. By the way, I have already done my pose for Chibi. I am currently still building her. She's mostly built. I don't have planar ornaments for her yet. But otherwise, she's mostly built. I did not have to spend. Then I also have a little bit of I still have a little, still have some gems left over, so we are good to start saving for Castor Ice. Probably won't, yeah, but we're not gonna, the stuff I'm predicting is a long way out. Oh, this is the wrong set. What was the new set I was farming? Wait a minute. Here. Smart equip system plan. We got here. Alright, let's see what our stats look like. Crit rate 42, 28. Speed took. That speed's too high. I need to get it lower. Energy regen? Oh, that seems reasonable. Oh, this is. I might want to reroll this. No, I'm not gonna waste a reroll on that. Let's see this. Quantum damage. Okay, that's terrible. This is terrible, terrible rolls. Oh, do I want to potentially waste a reroll on this? Triple click. Audire saying for you, Cass, you're not Castor Ice. I mean, the first syllable of your name sounds similar, but that's about it. Is Chibi supposed to be quick? No, Chibi is her own character. That is an original character. Oh, this is like the one character in the game you don't want speed substats on. Okay, I need to find a way to make her 3 points slower. Is there anywhere else I can potentially pull? This is too much speed. But because Chibi wants max HP, crit rate, and crit damage, which is, so she is like the first harmony character. She is an offensive harmony character. She is a damage dealing harmony character. Problem is, this is like 8.4 crit rate is really hard to give up. But if I don't... Oh wait, no, this should be fine. Decreases wearer's speed by 8%. Does this... Is the 4-piece set applying right now? Wait, I should be able to test this. Will I switch it? No. I need to switch this with something without speed stats. Let's see, does... Damn, okay, so it's already applied. Okay, so now. Okay, so I have to find a way. I have to get a way. I need to give up either this or the other one. Quantum damage boost is kinda hard to give up. Let's go to the emulsifiers. Alright, that's not where it is. Synthesize. We've heard of a 1-piece and a 2-piece. What's a 4-piece? So that would be a shoe. That would be a swimsuit with the shoes and a hat. The shoes and the hat are not optional, therefore 4-piece. Alright, let's... What was I doing? Oh yes, we need to synthesize some of the new spheres. How many? I have 4. Do I want to potentially... No. Let's just synthesize a bunch of random ones. HP, because this is actually really good. HP is good on her. It's, I think, not as good as quantum damage boost. This is okay. Oh, accidentally clicked off. Let's see. Alright, where is Chibi? There she is. Okay, let's see. We have a quantum. It's crit damage. Not crit damage, break effect. Honestly, I have so many excess. Or like, I just keep doing this. Like that barely made a dent in my reserve. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Let's see if we got any other quantums. Yeah. 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 Wasn't there a thing where you could change the substats? Am I crazy? I think they added something like that. What was this, like wishful resin? Oh, yes. So what? Okay, I have to. Yeah. So this is only for synthesize. Oh, I can only. Oh wait, I can synthesize these too. Variables dice. Oh my god, the problem is emulsifiers are so much more valuable now. I think... Because even though she's Harmony, she's kind of a DPS, so her stats do kind of matter. Maybe I'll just settle for the max HP. Where was the max HP one? Yeah, the planet? Oh yeah, all the relics can be synthesized. Like, none of these are fantastic. Your ideal one would be like quantum damage boost, and then HP percent. Let's search. No, I'll synthesize. I'll do one last synthesis. This will be my last one. That's going to be my last attempt at a random synthesis. I'm down to just a little over 3,000 now. Wait, I did the right set, right? Okay, I did do the right set. I was about to be very sad if I did the wrong set. It has happened before. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to filter main stat, quantum damage boost. Let's see what we got. 80% crit damage. This is... Okay, this one has potential. Let's level this one. Oh, of course. The rolls. Well, it's an improvement. Like, it's not good, but it's an improvement. Right, so do we... how it... Lower than 95. So it still needs to be one higher. One low. God damn it. Like... So this is... Wait, I don't have speed anywhere else. This is the only speed. Oh my god. I have to... Okay, fine. I don't... There's no choice. I have to do this. Damn it. Wait, this means I can... Wait, there's no reason to solve it. This is still better. This is just better in every way. Okay, there. I have to give up on 3 crit rate. Okay. With the Rexium and the Wishful Resin? Oh. Oh, yeah. I say that like I knew all along, but I only found out just now, so... but I'm gonna pretend that I knew all along. Okay. We are ready. Skip and start. Do we want to review the story recap? Let's review the story recap. Just because I remember the story very well does not mean everybody else does. A mysterious celestial body entangled by 3 paths appears in the Memo Keeper's mirror. Amphorius, the eternal land, the next stop for the Trailblaze. But the landing is not a smooth one. After surviving the crash, the Trailblaze squad meets the local Chrysos Hair heroes. They learn from them that the titans supporting the world are rotting away and the land of Amphorius is covered in scars. In Akama, the final holy city, the 2 members of the squad undergo great trials and gain the trust of Aglia, leader of the Chrysos Hairs. Facing a threat from beyond the fog, everyone decides to band together to defeat the Strife Titan Nikador. In order to destroy Nikador's true form, the group plans to infiltrate Castron Kremnos from the past to discover the truth at the end of the Abyss of Fate. The Trailblazer communes with the Time Titan Orynyx and somehow receives a gaze from Fully. With the help of their new friend Mem, everyone pieces together Nikador's divinity and obtains the Titan's core flame in the final battle. At last, the young hero Phynon faces his own trial in the holy vortex of Genesis. Okay.
It's still early.
Why does Chibi wanna be slow? This is like unheard of for a support. Specifically the speed one is for... Because this relic set gives 32 crit rate if the speed is below 95. But also because her abilities... So let's say So, she gets a buff that is dependent on her turns. So, the slower she is, the longer this lasts, essentially. And her ultimate is largely about dealing giving her a follow-up attack damage. So this is the main answer. So she applies a buff. The buff resets on her turn. The slower she is, the longer it lasts. But yeah. Let me read the rest of her talents. Oh yeah, and then, so she also has a mechanic. She regenerates energy for when her allies attack. So she's not crippled in terms of energy for being slow. Now we just need Trick Room. Please no. My speed tuning ruined. My speed has been destabilized. Alright, let's see if Phynon succeeds. I'm predicting he will fail.
Glaya, with all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
Yeah, bye. It feels like we've already waited for 42 days. Yeah, he's been going for a while now.
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Phynon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Trinan.
Noise, voice.
He lost. Maybe.
Unlike existence in the trial.
Has it been a month since last? So the update every month and a half.
After all,
What now?
get ready, my Demos.
What's going on?
Plan B. We pull him out when something goes wrong. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety.
So remember, last time we were playing in Chinese, so this is actually the first time I'm hearing their English voices.
That's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know
Okay,
this
so
isn't the time to
yeah,
decide
Maide does not want to inherit the core flame of strife, even though it's very clearly his destiny.
To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the two Outlander warriors can also join me.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest
The
misjudgment,
lip sync is off,
misstep or hiccup
but Castor Eye sounds very nice.
consequences.
She sounds very gentle and kind.
Our two distinguished
I like
guests
her.
are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
It's fine, we've got this. Oh yeah, Dan Hung, unfortunately, still voiceless. Things have taken a critical turn, especially so with Phynon's life on the line. Of course, we Nameless will do what is necessary. How should we help?
Trial to look for Phynon. And when we do, Glaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something bad were to happen, Castorus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Why is the lip sync so off though?
Time to get to work then.
Like, it's not that bad for my day.
Taking the
Why is Castor Ice's lip sync so off?
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
Let's go. Oh. So we got some fights here. Team includes Maide. Oh, okay. We gotta try on Maide. I don't know how he works. I don't know. How do I build a team around him? Can I see what his skills are? No? Hello, Sir Honeynote Rose, welcome aboard. Good to see you here today. Okay, so who can I run? That's like a team of 3. He's more of a HP scaling damage dealer. So he's a... Is he... He's a... Is he... Wait, what type is it? He's destruction. So does he just smack people? What's a good generic team that can work with a lot of people? Just about anyone. Okay, Robin.
I'll always be with you.
Lingsha.
With you here, I feel a bit more at ease.
Who should I bring as my off DPS? Because he tanks his own HP. I figured that because of, well, he's destruction. That's what they do.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath.
I am interested to
They once
find out
kept
what it
faith
looks like
as well,
inside the
and
vortex.
believed the challengers safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy.
Does anyone remember the name of that mushroom gun in Black Ops? Call of Duty? No, never played it.
Will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
I stay as far away from FPS games as possible.
Souls fallen to this realm, and warriors in the making.
I will occasionally dabble in third-person shooters.
Come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
Man, it's gonna be so cool when all of those constellations are lit. Like, it's gonna feel like such an accomplishment. I cannot wait. Oh,
What's the matter? Surprise.
it looks so
Where's
it's
that
Akuma,
strife?
but
There's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in
well, of course they're just reusing the environment. Oh,
I don't
why is it just
see
you? Where's Dan
anyone
Hong?
here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh?
You won't get away
Ah. Oh, that's why it's manifesting his fear. And the Finon's fear, I guess, is that Akuma is destroyed.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akumans are at war?
Perdiccas? Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound better than your name.
Ouch! Gonna remember that one and use it
Say whatever
sometime.
you like, despicable Achaemen. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then.
Wait, why is he the frenzied Akuman soldier? This is Akuma. He is defending his home. The Kremnoans must be the ones invading. So why is he the one that's frenzied? Hold on, wait for the trial. I'm just gonna follow Maide's lead on this.
You swine!
Matamus. Why? Why did you leave us to the mercy of these foreigners.
Oh, wait, I see. It's manifesting my day's fear now.
Oh. So the Alpha
What was that laugh? Holy shit. That is some premium voice acting. That was crazy.
And I shall grant you a swift death.
What? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. It was just transforming. And they did a black screen because they didn't have a transforming animation.
Bloodlust is a product of Nikador's wrath.
Foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to consider curiosity. Is a dangerous thing. Endless.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Open sesame. What a crowd.
I think we're figuring it out.
Absurd. I know this Akuman.
Oh, unfortunately, my dad didn't even get a turn. I don't even get a chance to figure out how he works.
That horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool.
Paradise OP. No, they're just story enemies. They're not that strong. Who is he?
That voice. Is Cartonus? Not you too.
Cartoonist. Wow, we're finding out all sorts of ways to pronounce things today.
Mighty Mos you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life finally.
I won't ask how this happened.
We just realized Mighty only got turns for me because they paired it with characters he built to be slow. Oof.
Just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo.
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonus.
Humiliate.
It's not the real him. You can't convince him. It's like a vision.
Symbol of your sovereignty. Take it. Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory. Your kind alone.
So basically, okay, I see. So my day's greatest fear is essentially his city, his people are known for being like bloodthirsty conquerors, and what he fears is being all he's known for, which is also why he rejects the core flame of strife.
It's here again. I knew it.
Finally gone mad, despicable vermin. With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle!
Enough! Be quiet! You're not at all, Cartonus.
Yeah, Mighty doesn't want to be just like a violent animal. And so this is like his worst fear, just like everyone just thinks he's a violent animal. Dan Ho? Are you the real Dan Ho? I could ask you the same. What was the last thing you said to me before I parted the waters at Scale Gorge Waterscape? How would I even remember that? Ugh, forget it. Just kill me, alright? ... That's right, you have a great memory. Because he didn't freaking say anything. Because he didn't say anything, so the answer was ...
So, you are Don Hung. What did you go through before meeting us?
There'd be a big elevator, got stuff free. Huh? What? Just some memories from my past. Not worth mentioning.
You saw your past too?
Oh, this is your past?
Strife is a vicious one.
So you actually led Kremnos to march on Akuma once?
This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger.
Or was it just that particular person that... Oh, it was a particular person that Pickety, whatever that was, from his past. You forget ... was said when you talk to Trailblazer. It's because you don't freaking say anything. That doesn't exactly sound like a bad thing. At least it means that we'll be able to find on here.
We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagine it to be. Let's
Yeah,
first
so it's
follow
still
the
one
sound of
person, not the entire battle.
The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
Honestly, okay, what I really need, I just need like generic NPC models in like the Genshin style.
Just as I thought.
Cause like modeling a character is a lot of work, and I want to do animations, but I need NPCs for them. I need like civilians.
To Nikador's trial.
It's so much work, and like they don't really sell those in anime style. Cause whenever they sell anime models, they're always like, you know, anime protagonists. I've met that warrior before. It's Naeus, an incarnation of Nikador.
I've seen him for the first time. There's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
That makes sense. Do you think you can use that one model maker, Hawa? What? Which one?
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you.
Can't remember what it's called, but lets you buy assets for a 3D model. That's very unhelpful, Cole.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
No.
Yeah, well, it wasn't gonna be that easy.
Strength for coming this far. But you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen. And I cannot.
Yeah, as I predicted, Final would lose. This is gonna be one fierce battle we won't be able to get out of. A lot of early 3D VTubers use it. You mean Booth? Like, that's a website, that's not a model maker. Or are you talking about V-Roid? V-Roid doesn't let you buy assets.
Eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course.
Yep, all I gotta do is fight.
Those who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
It's a very interesting shader they have.
To me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear.
No, is Made gonna go berserk?
You dare speak of her?
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even
Oh, more Made lore?
a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts were
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past?
Sounds complicated.
You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this.
Oh. We just pissed off everybody.
hatred is as clear as daylight. My eyes must have stopped. But thanks to them, I have also come to this is why you killed your father. Only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the sea.
Oh yeah, it makes sense Nikador would not be happy about that.
Kremnos live on.
So like this story patch, the patch of the story of this patch has got to be about making Midas overcoming his trauma and accepting that he is the heir of strife. Like that's gotta be what it is.
Show me what you are capable of. Show me you have the power to put out the flames of destiny.
Getting real strong, you didn't. Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Rip your chest apart, Titan.
So basically, Maide was a mama's boy. He loved his mama, but but Strife and his dad got his mom killed. We don't know the details, but because of that, he now hates Strife and his dad, and he doesn't want to go down the same route. We stand for mama's boys around here. Who doesn't love their mother though? People who have strained relationships with their mothers. Yeah, and this must also be why, like, Finon can't claim the core flame of strife, because Nikador intends to give it to Maide, and Maide alone.
What about you, Michaelos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you're worthy of this power.
Oh, Maide is getting special buffs. Alright, let's figure out what you do.
Mournful cries. Miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos. This is the power you desire.
I don't have time for games. Yeah.
Well. Oh, right. Oh, wait, no. Will we not control him anymore? Is this gonna do his own thing now?
The truth, everything in this world.
And Maide was treated poorly as a kid and cursed with immortality. Only his mom stood up for him while his father tried to kill him. Why try to kill him? He's immortal. That's so silly.
A song bring us victory.
Like, you know, you can't kill him. That's like the whole point. He goes on a once a time. Oh. He's doing like the berserker rage thing.
Nothing but a thought. Open sesame. What a clown.
Oh. Still does not deal nearly as much damage as Herda, but...
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Although, to be fair, it seems like he also does decent damage outside of his ult, whereas Herda doesn't really do much, except when ulting.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
I
All together.
feel like Robin's ult normally lasts longer. Okay. Well, that was not very good. Well, hi, Finon. So you're still around. You're not dead.
Found you.
Really? Really? They're gonna show us the silhouette of him piercing him, and then it turned out he just went to the side. Come on, like, come on. My day is literally immortal. He's like the one person you can stab for real, and nothing bad will actually happen. Come on, you could have just stabbed him for real, and then shown him off as being a badass. As like, yeah, found you. He just doesn't give a shit that you just ran him through with a sword. Like, you could have done that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Hoyo, but like, that was decent, but you could have made it so much better. The core flame trial is indeed no place for the weak. Let's just hope that Farnon gets through this.
Worry. His soul is in a stable condition.
Oh, hello, God Emperor. Welcome aboard.
Both body and mind. He'll be up and about in no time.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finon must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the Black Tide.
In all likelihood.
It's only normal to be unable to overcome your inner demons. I think Naeus mentioned it before.
He was willing to entrust the core flame to the Chrysosayers. Because he was
I mean, the Black Tide took down gods, so not too surprising.
Responsibility of resisting the Black Tide.
Would you tell us more about this Black Tide?
That drives the people of Anthorius to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that
It looks oddly
first appeared,
pewtery.
like a plague, alongside the three titans of calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide.
The Glare also has a nice voice.
Lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its
A little British, though.
Gods and titans cannot
Derogatory.
escape it.
According to Naeus, Nikedor, though one of the embodiments of calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide.
What's wrong with Castor Ice's lip sync? Like, everybody else's seems fine.
Also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
It's crazy to think that the VA for Aglaya is the same VA for Gwyneth. I had some range.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Krymnos, mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seed of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
Oh, she's telling it. She's trying to hint. Yeah, it's up to you. An unspeakable thing of unknown origin. What comes to your mind when we put these words together? An aeon? That's right, if you think about the various characteristics of Amphorius, an isolated world of eternal night being eroded by an unknown power, we cannot discount this possibility. This has been bothering me for a while now. Everything we have seen thus far suggests that Amphorius wasn't always isolated from the rest of the universe. Be it the birth of the Titans or the encroaching Black Tide, none of these can be explained as a natural progression of a civilization. There must be other reasons for its current state of isolation. It's just, if the cancer of all worlds is truly the culprit, then we should observe a certain phenomenon, explicit or otherwise, by now. But that isn't the case. The voice of the Stellaron? That's what I was thinking too. From past experience, the Stellaron within should be able to resonate with the other Stellarons, but we haven't encountered anything like that here. There are several other unanswered questions too. My gut feeling is things here are not as simple as they seem. Furthermore, what happened in Penacony also proved the appearance of a world may not necessarily be due to the influence of just one path. It could be an all-star cast. In another sense, it's Penacony all over again. For now, let's just take things as they come. The Black Tide could be a good starting point. Since Nicador has fallen, those who are suppressed by them will no doubt begin to counterattack now. It seems our trailblazing expedition is growing in significance. At the same time, on the other side of Marmoreal Palace...
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago?
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet.
Aww, he's Sundere.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better.
Sundere.
Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nicador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall, and she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't
I mean, it is your destiny. I don't know what you expect, man.
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
I mean, we don't really have a lot of options.
The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, the ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
I mean, from what we saw of Ornyx, willing is,
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to
one way to
complete the
put
trial.
it.
If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long.
So is he gonna finally take the blood red throne?
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the
Yeah, so
trial to
why?
become a
It's a
demigod
trial for
is
one
ultimately
person, so
meant
why
for
does he?
one
How does help?
They have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you are the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear.
Oh, becoming king is his
Talk again
deepest
later.
fear.
I'll be back.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. Billowing steam always brings back memories. The furnaces in our home.
Wait, so I have a chance to kill him, but is there actually gonna be combat here? Well, I should also swap out. If I'm gonna swap in my day, I need to swap out the rest of this team too. Okay, so if he's traditionally crit, so obviously Robin is a perfectly good choice. Also do Tribby.
Promise you that everything will be fine.
They're Robin and Tribby. Why not? Back to the hot bath. Is this a cold bath? If this is the hot bath, what's the other thing?
Left unattended by
You mean the
my
sauna?
parents? That's not safe.
Aw, look, he cares about kids.
You should
He's so
run around
sundry.
in here, kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories
That kid's voice is really low for how young he looks.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena! Well, next to the parts next to it anyway!
My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from
Lucky day, because they're meeting the prince.
Serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
I'm sorry, but he sounds like a teenager.
Kids here alone. Where are the grown-ups?
Probably busy.
Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek.
Who's Mr. Kratos?
Old man can be such a child sometimes.
Oh, I guess we haven't been introduced to Mr. Kratos yet.
I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while.
Ah, yes, the old classic. You get so good at playing hide and seek, no one didn't find you anymore.
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elite!
What at the time travel with the chair? Oh my god. If he actually looks like Kratos.
Who knows? Might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Varix Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here.
Ducking Noonan syndrome? Ah? What does Noonan syndrome have to do with this?
Alright, I'll go look for it. We should consider the game over and head home for now. Don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nikador's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Ouch.
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about
He said he sounded like a teenager?
tales of others.
I don't know that has anything to do with Noonan syndrome.
Played in the sky with your own eyes.
That's just like early puberty.
Then, it's a city you've never seen your home.
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos were born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Emphorius. No one can defeat them.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are
Aww.
criminals, they shun us. We
Aww.
don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not
Oh.
but young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on,
A pretty ruined place is all that awaits, but maybe he can fix it with the core flame. Like if he takes on the core flame, he becomes a demigod.
if you are to become a
Maybe he'll
warrior,
get powers to restore.
only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness.
The future of Kremnos.
Yeah.
Should find
I mean, this is all part of the plan, right? It's helping to convince him that, yeah, it's not just about you, dude. You gotta do this for everyone. You gotta do this for your people. Those kids look up to you. You gotta do your job, man. Fulfill your destiny.
Rat! Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice.
You don't think
before
Strife will have fixing powers?
out of my way, lackeys of the council.
And maybe.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
What are they doing? What are they doing, dude?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time. But just this
Improvise on repairs with the crystals? Yeah, maybe. Come to think of it, in the trailer, don't we see that one shot of him, like, raising a platform by the Colosseum? So, like, maybe this, I guess the Strife power, the core flame powers, maybe it gives him just, like, control, like telekinetic control over the parts of the city. And then he could just use it to fix it.
Let me enlighten you. A long
Why is he
time
trying to avoid Strife? I thought people like that Guilty Gear game.
Kremnos led a group of warriors
Is there one called
to
Strife?
on the outskirts
Guilty Gear
of the
Strife.
city of
Is that the newest one? I always just because people never call it like by the subtitle. They just call it Guilty Gear.
even higher than the peaks around Akamai.
That doing your duty. You mean continuing building your webway?
You know what happened.
I think the times have passed a bit for the webway, whole webway thing. Emperor.
Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then
Oh no! The lion took a blow to its knees.
already. We haven't even gotten to the best part yet.
He used to be an adventurer like you, but then he took a blow to his knees.
You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on. Well, if it isn't Lord...
Mainly just the subject of the other side plus RD or Riv. Why is it plus RD?
What in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Krataros. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos.
Nick, what if you were bald? I mean, we haven't seen any bald NPCs, but just what if you were bald?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried.
Ouch!
They can follow us if they want to. Let's go. Wait, so how in the world did Chrysia's Leo get mounted on the wall? Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officer.
Hey, old man, how dare you?
Yeah, no, half of Guilty Gear was designed probably because he thought it would be cool. Bippity boppity Audire is now bald. No. No.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you
That's
want to
impossible. Literally impossible.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
My hair is built into my head.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
Oh, we're just gonna beat the shit out of him now.
What are you up to?
Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me,
Oh my
why you
god.
come to seek this old man's
Wait, isn't Audire the machine spirit of the ship? No, I'm the ship.
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
I'm not a machine spirit, I'm a ship.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored.
That is the most Kratos' way of having a private. It is.
And you're even
It
considering
is.
giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
Now, I'd say he's
Power is not equivalent
entertaining it pretty hard.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the Crown Prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Marty Mos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes, to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible
Now,
for
our
my
chat, get your
father's
money
death?
up, not your funny up. Virgil said that. DMC?
Are you
What
trying
is.
to shame me, Mighty Mos?
Is that an actual line? Is it an actual thing he says?
Become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Eurapon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final
Doubt it.
outcome.
I don't know. I don't know that much about DMC. That series is crazy. Like, I feel like they could say anything.
Do you still not see it? What led
Dante would
my
say something like that.
parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The
Oh, Mighty's a reformer.
before glorious return.
He's a reformer. He wants a revolution.
Creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
So he wants to stay and integrate into Akama.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit.
You cast instant restraining order?
Your mother
Huh?
bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Mighty Mos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, Mighty. Yeah, that's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have
You thought it was Virgil for some reason?
please. And I am well aware that
Virgil
no
is
one
Dante's
can
more
turn
serious brother.
once you've made up your mind.
Are they actually related? Like, I don't know anything about DMC.
Renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your
Oh, yeah, they're actually related?
a lot,
Oh.
especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Eurapon, the boy did nothing wrong.
Oh.
This is murder. Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final.
Oh?
I must use this child's life.
Oh, he's trying to sacrifice Mighty.
We must save Castrum Kremnos.
To restore Nikador? How would that even work?
Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our
And
millennial
Nero is Virgil's
glory will
son?
become nothing more than a
Who's
joke.
Nero?
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify
Oh.
what you want, but it
So
will not alter
Eurapon
the
was
nature of
also
slaughter.
like
Those
a
who dabble in
nihilist.
it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphorius.
Ah, enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands?
Oh, so Eurapon was also... He wasn't evil, he was also this, like, feeling very guilty.
I will end this cycle of bloodshed, starting with this child. With these
Oh, he's kinda like, I'm gonna kill myself and everyone else.
end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, Eurapon. You are just a
But...
coward.
So, we got it backwards. Eurapon was the one who actually didn't believe in strife anymore. And Gorgo, Mighty's mother, was the one who actually still believed in the power of strife. But Mighty is actually takes after his father more than his mother.
You atrocity unfolds.
Nero has a cool robot arm since Virgil stole his.
Honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo. Then
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood.
5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2.
Oh, so yeah, she faced him alone and died.
There are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the sea of souls.
Oh, but this must be where they found out he's immortal.
And join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival, my son. My Deimos. If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well. We shall see.
Okay, you got an answer?
Blade strikes down.
My Deimos. My son. They all tell me to forget.
So it's actually called XRD and not plus RD. Ah, you just gotta turn the plus of at a 45-degree angle.
If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces.
Oh wait, then so Maide never knew his mother then, because he must have been infant when she died. Now, in your private bath chamber, ooh. Ever since the Battle of Nikador, you haven't slept soundly in ages. Even if death itself came to rouse you, he'd probably retort, "Why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm." Mood. I know so many VTubers like this. Yet a chill from the Ripper of Souls wafted by, and sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at your door? Best to open your eyes, just in case. Ah, who's that? It's a beautiful lady, peering at us while we sleep. Casseras, why does life slumber?
Question. I'm not sure I can answer that. I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Don Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person.
A gift? Gimme.
I'm glad you're in good spirits. Alright, let's set off.
Nameless recollection. Ah, okay. He wrote it down in our little book.
The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
You do like watching women while they sleep? As long as it's consensual.
Lady Trevi and Lady Trian.
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown.
Wait, they can argue?
Saw it back then. Trian, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece.
I did not know it was possible for them to argue.
We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters.
Alright, so fun fact, guys, about the tribbies. There used to be 1,000 of them. And now there's only 3. And also, every tribby experiences like the intense sensations and emotions and pain of the other tribbies. So, all 3 of these tribbies have experienced what it's like to die 997 times.
Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll
Just fun fact.
miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trian. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow.
But it's surprising to me that they're capable of arguing, though. I guess they're not really. They're not like a full-on hive mind, I guess.
She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trian is just what? Trian is super mad, that's what. You've forgotten all about Mama. Mama gave us something just like this before. Trian.
Dang.
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trian were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Castoris. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Memorial Market and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trian walked by earlier, Lady Trian happened to catch sight of it and promptly insisted that it was
You
a
saw some
precious memento
really
from her
pretty
hometown.
castorized art today, but you can't share it because boob. Was it 18 plus art?
Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low. For some reason, Lady Trian became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly, it's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis. It's a small fortune. Miss Castoris,
Yeah, but it
I'm
wasn't like
running a
explicit
business
artistic
here after
community, you
all,
guess.
So,
I see.
Understand. Feel free to name your price.
Is Castoris rich? Glare at her in silence.
I suppose I can sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Castoris. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Much appreciated.
Ah.
Lucky that she has a good heart. I don't
Ah.
often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had it been another merchant,
Mood, Castoris, mood.
plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trian and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trian's care.
So that looks like a gem, but I guess it's just glass.
Any ideas for a suitable gift? This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for.
Man, you just want to hug her even though you died what you did.
Rather fragile.
Well, maybe after we find her other half, she will no longer have... Wait, no.
That way, no matter
No,
how
that's a
much
part of her...
Lady Trian
That's her
loves
curse as a Chrysos hair, so I guess that won't go away.
Alright, back to business after that little detour.
I guess you'll just have to be my day,
Don't stray far.
my day,
I've already kept Lady
so you
Trian
can
waiting
just
long enough.
hug her and not die. No, Castor Ice. She almost got crushed by the elevator. No. Oh no, Castor Ice. No. We're leaving her behind. She didn't get on the elevator. Oh, there she is.
Seems your friend
Hello.
arrived before us.
Welcome back. For Blade, he also has an immortality curse, right? Yeah, Blade's immortality curse should be much stronger than Mayde's.
Beyond the sky.
I mean, Mayday has noted that, I think he's noted that he does have weaknesses and can potentially be killed. You're up so early, Dan Hum. Of course Dan Hum would be up early. Dan Hum is a diligent type.
For all that has happened,
He's like early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, smart and wise, or however it goes. He's that kind of person.
for your kind, trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood.
Healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Nourished by the blood of the Titans.
I'm sorry for not remembering
That only
300-year-old sayings.
The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima.
Wait, why is she giving us this?
Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. And
You only remember it 'cause of school?
In honor of Tues and now, in keeping with tradition.
So you remember that from school, but you don't remember how square roots work?
Guests from beyond the sky, in appreciation of what you have done for us.
My hand is trembling under the weight of this gift. This precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude, though, is it, Lady Aglia?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunham.
The only thing you know about Blade is an infamous scene involving a dench what? The Diamond the Blade movie?
The dew of divine blood as testament. We wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the Chrysos Hairs embroil us in the conflicts within Akima? Don Hung, I feel like we're already pretty embroiled here. I don't really see how we're not be embroiled. Wah, my gift. Wow, you seriously took a liking to the gift. Having said that, Lady Aglia, please don't, Aglia, please don't misunderstand. We will still what we can to assist you in the flame chase journey. It's just, I've heard of the friction between the Chrysos Hairs and the Council of Akima. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught up in this conflict.
Of sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Oh, you remember how those work? It's that number multiplied by itself however many times the number is. Well, square root means just 2.
I can tell from Lady
Oh,
Aglia's
hello.
voice and microphone
Hello, Barbara.
that she's being genuine. Not only are you guests from beyond the
This is the first time we have ever seen like a Genshin XP in another game, right?
to us all. Lady Aglia
This is like we see lots of XPs from Honkai Impact in other games, but this is the first time we've seen a Genshin XP in another game that is not Genshin.
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the
Thank you for telling us how to pronounce it, Aglia.
Oh,
Aglia.
it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just
And
thrilled to
is
see
she a
all
nurse
those
too? She's a healer too, just like Barbara? Barbara Genshin Impact?
Cassie, oh, I missed you.
Cassie! Oh my god, that's adorable. Cassie? Is Aglia's name Agli?
Miss, you can't say that. Lady Aglia should always be Lady Aglia.
How old is she? She seems young. This girl, she's a natural at making friends. She reminds me of an old friend with pink hair. You think Charlotte March 7th is a bit of a stretch, but I think you know how to get the idea.
Acolyte of Aquila. I'm
So when you say Charlotte is March 7th and they're wrong, but you say she's Barbara, I'd be right.
I've heard you're also
Charlotte's nothing like March 7th.
fate must have brought us
Like, March 7th and Charlotte clearly have very different hairstyles. This is literally just Barbara. This is like the pigtails and like the I forget what these called, like the long side bangs. Like that's just Barbara. Pink ice camera. You need more than just that. You need. Look, the thing that defines an XP most is like the hairstyle more than anything else. If they have the same hairstyle, that's the most important thing.
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akima, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Well, if you insist. But also, like, Charlotte and March 7th are nothing in common in terms of personality either. Their outfits are totally different.
Started on my questionnaire.
Like, Heisey, she even has Barbara's hat. Barbara wears a hat. March 7th does not. Charlotte wears a hat. March 7th does not wear a hat. Pardon the question, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro expressions, tone of voice, questionnaires, are all these part of the usual skill set for Akila's priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany, and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard.
Oh, so she is a nurse.
The Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akima.
Like, it's a lot more than just superficial. Like, not only hairstyle is similar, outfit is similar, also a healer.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit.
I guess the one rub is that water is not an element in Honkai. Ah, so you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind. Oh boy, a therapist.
Well,
A lot of VTubers need one.
everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akima.
Also, let me pull up Barbara. Like, Barbara also has like
I would hate to provoke the ire of the
a bow, doesn't she? No, actually, no, she doesn't. No, wait, she does. Yeah, she also has. So she also has like the bow on her chest.
Akima intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire.
No, we
to
do not
discuss
need a
the
VTuber therapist.
cool flame at the earliest
Actually,
convenience.
that surprises me. I have not yet seen like a therapist VTuber or like a psychiatrist VTuber. I know a surgeon VTuber. I know several nurse VTubers. But like I just said, I know of a surgeon VTuber, nurse VTubers, doctor VTubers. I've not met one who's like a psych or a therapist.
We won't put you on the
Has anyone else seen a like psychiatrist VTuber?
messenger of Akima, and Castros will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well.
You've had to be the therapist for someone before and it sucks. Man, that's because you're not actually a therapist. Since this involves Akima's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy. Let's go out and play. Oh my god, you're a wizard. Are you 5?
Around, Miss Trailblazer. Why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place.
I've had to be the therapist for a lot of people.
That's a wonderful suggestion.
Some of them are in chat.
Great. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Sounds good. Getting more insight into the customs and geography of different regions of Emporius is also part of trailblazing.
Do bring this spindle along with you.
Okay, Aglaya.
Is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays. It's become
Okay.
significance.
I mean, I guess you don't need to put a tracking device on us because your threads already see everything in the city.
All things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castros knows this too. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akima, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Hmm. So, oh my gosh, she's so short.
I'm glad to be in your company again, miss.
Tell me about the Titan known as Thanatos.
Controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them, and they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them. When I was
Who is
studying
Professor
at the
Anaxa?
Grove alongside Phynon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was
Yeah, Hyson is in like the 4-foot range. What is the Grove of Epiphany?
Akama's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans.
Oh, so has Corflin already been claimed
They
yet?
also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
I don't have any more questions. Let's go.
Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
Alright. Yeah, so Hyson, as we've discussed, is a Barbara XP. However, her role in the Flame Chasers is that of Griseo. Griseo, the
Who's that they're looking at?
Signet of Stars.
Did something happen?
And the reason why I know that is because they're both the shortest.
That's a serious injury. Miss Hyacinth, this man was...
Barbara is... Not Barbara is another... Yeah. All the playable characters that we've met here had the Chrysos hairs.
Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then
Wouldn't she be the first Genshin one yet? I mean, yeah, they did mention she's like the first Genshin XP that we've seen.
Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor. I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment.
I love her shoes. Like, Hyacinth's outfit actually seems... Like, for a Hoyoverse design, this seems pretty easy to cosplay. Like, relatively.
This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle.
I mean, like, relatively speaking.
Would you mind making your way to the grove first? Once this man is out of danger...
I can't imagine it would be easy to style your hair like this, though. That's something else, though.
I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand.
I mean, there's that thing where characters can be incredibly similar but look different. Like how there's 2 different Bronya stand-ins. Well, that's... They are still both Bronya. It's like 2 different aspects of her. Well, specifically, it's like 2 different ages. So, like, Silver Wolf is Bronya's, like, gremlin gamer side. And obviously, adult Bronya is more like responsible adult Bronya.
Leaving Akama behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
Wow, are we not using the Sentry Gate?
Aware of this, but using the Sentry Gate takes a significant toll on Lady Trian.
Trian promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we...
Oh, so they also had like slightly different powers.
I'm ready too.
So like I guess they have like different skill sets. Like they all have the same powers, but they're like differently good at using them.
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
How does one sew gemstones? Genuine, I do not sew. I do not know the answer to this. Where have you been this whole time? We are an hour and 30 minutes into stream. You have not been in this patch at all. Where you just came. Where have you been?
Mim wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go?
Yeah, and therefore Charlotte could be March 7th. Well, no, because so the reason why we know Silver Wolf and Branya are both Branyas is one because in Honkai Impact, Branya's title is the Silver Wolf of the Urals. So for one thing, Branya is Branya. She literally has the same name, but Silver Wolf literally has like the other name of Branya. But also, they also have the characteristic hair, which is gray with drills. Like that's all why we know they're both Branyas. Again, it really does just come down to the hairstyles. If the hairstyles are really similar, they're XPs. It's like the hairstyle is the most important part. Alright, you two so close already. Cass and I are now good friends about traveling together for so many days.
It's hard not to like
When have you been traveling?
So adorable. This is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying.
Okay, but what if March 7th's real name is Charlotte, then, well, that's not gonna happen, for one thing. Because, as I've already explained to you, March 7th is very much more an Alicia XP. Will I grow hands that are that just sounds weird. Scary. Don't teach her how to sew, Cass. That's horrible. You can't say that to a girl. Speaking of Alicia XPs. Charlotte is an Alicia problem solved. No, Charlotte is definitely not an Alicia. Totally different. The only thing they have in common is pink hair and ice. Like personality-wise, they're totally... Personality and appearance-wise, they're totally different. Transform into a cute girl now. Okay, this has gotta be foreshadowing, right? There's no way this answer could be anything but foreshadowing. Well, you don't have to yell.
Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little Pink.
Foreshadowing joke up. I don't think that's a joke. Puppy, I'd become a different species altogether, and here I thought she would just give me a nickname like Little Memmy.
Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested.
You should become a waifu now.
Did you
like boom.
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword. Let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trian.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like.
Ouch. Imagine the pain of giving birth to 100 tribs. Well, she didn't give birth. So all the tribs were originally one woman who was like obviously like a sexy adult lady, but she split herself into 1,000 children. So what's your superpower? Think about it, there are so many memories scattered all over this world. Surely at least one contains an image of Trian's mama. They keep a look at it for it while searching for memories along their journey. Then Audire can go boom, and not only will Trian be able to remember what her mama looks like, she'll even be able to talk with her, right?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I think the mother they're talking about is the original person that split herself into 1,000. Only if you promise to stop calling me a pink puppy.
Little Memmy from now on.
Still, that's much better. Still, I'd like to know what exactly I am. That was just a name I came up with on a whim. Ah, well, it doesn't matter because I'll be sticking to my word anyways. Now that Cheyenne has cheered up, shall we get going?
Okie dokie. Cheyenne remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether.
Although it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, I wonder who the first ZZZ XP would be. I don't know if there will be one because I think they're trying to keep. I think Hoyoverse is trying to keep ZZZ as more of a separate setting.
Legend has it that
Ghosts.
whenever they requested an audience with Circe's, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warps and web.
Look, a huge tree. It's
As they should. Tommy does not like the cinematic universe. A giant tree bowed slightly in the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. A passing breeze rustled through the leaves, as if it was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above on high. Would March 7th appreciate the sublime scene? You're uncertain. Dan Hum, perhaps. Never mind. Every time he encounters a tree as big as this one, it would be a deeply troubling situation. No, not everything needs to be a cinematic universe. I never fail to impress. This photo deserves an award. What is this huge tree, though?
It's the bow of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots. In this flatland basin upon which we stand.
Not the same with Genshin, and yet we have a Barbara here now. No, Genshin was never a separate universe. Genshin was never a Genshin was always, from the onset, meant to be part of the Honkai multiverse.
Naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There.
So this is actually, so this is not well known, but originally in the alpha test, Genshin Impact started off as Honkai 4. Like, that was the working title. But what happened was, when Hoyoverse wanted to get listed on the Shanghai Stock Exchange, they were informed that they could not be listed on the stock exchange because they only had one significant IP. So they rebranded Honkai 4 into Genshin Impact and split it off into its own IP. But it's still, the story is still it's fundamentally the same. They just basically just changed the names around and the theme around. So Genshin from the beginning was always meant to be a Honkai game.
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
So even though it's considered a separate IP, it is actually like the same setting. Does that mean Star Rail is a different IP? Well, it's part of the Honkai IP. It's explicitly, it's in the title. It's a Honkai game.
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circe's give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent.
But that's also basically like why the Abyss in Genshin is so similar to Honkai. Like the enemy, the bad guys in the Honkai series, as opposed to like the series itself. Like the Abyss functions very much like the same corruptive force that summons monsters, and it just keeps coming back no matter how many times you beat it. Very much like Honkai. What an inconsiderate Titan.
Please don't speak such words once we're in the confines of the Grove.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
Like, I remember when I was playing Honkai Impact, actually, like, we were hearing rumors, oh, like, there was leaks. Oh, the next, MiHoYo, well, they were called MiHoYo then. MiHoYo's working on a open world Honkai game. And then they're like, I learned a little bit about it. The like, main character was, I think her name is like Kate Kazlana or something. But then, yeah, then we didn't hear about it for a really long time, and then Genshin Impact came out. And then it was much later that the stuff about the alpha was leaked, and then the story came out. That yeah, so Honkai 4 became Genshin Impact, and like they had gotten to the point where there was like a semi-playable alpha of Honkai 4. Anyways, that's the deep Oyo lore. Star Rail is Honkai 5. Yeah, basically.
As I expected, something's not right here.
Like, Star Rail originally kind of had a similar story where the train, so here's what it also looks like. Why is it a train? Why is Star Rail about a train? Why is it a train that, you know, travels through the stars? It's because in Honkai Impact, there originally was a tool called a divine key that was capable of traversing between worlds, called Cosmic Juggernaut. And this key took the form of a train. And in the original conception for Star Rail, it was about Welt and Carol, who is another Honkai Impact hero. The character was boarding Cosmic Juggernaut to explore the universe. And they released an entire cinematic trailer about this, which is why we know about it. This was the original idea for Star Rail. And then years later, they came out with the final idea, which they turned it into a whole different. It's a completely different train that can travel between worlds, called the Astral Express. And Carol was no longer involved. So even though we're not scholars, someone's gonna come to receive us by now. You didn't remember? Yeah, I sent it to you, Tommy. Maybe something happened.
That's possible.
And ZZZ will be on the 6. No, I'm pretty sure ZZZ is actually its own thing. Whatever happened to that Mars Yo-Yo girl from Impact 3rd? So far what she's kind of mysterious, we don't know. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Who just subscribed? Felix Z, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're having a good time. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairer skies. Okay, what should we do now? Back to the game.
Could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread...
Triana has quickly become your favorite chub. Is it because she's like the most bratty?
This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests.
Ah. So we gotta do some invisible hunting.
As my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Is this some kind of ritualistic prayer?
A proverb that was recorded in the handbook of Nestia's priests. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
Maybe it feels weird when you put it like that. Does it now, Cole?
There isn't a reaction.
Yeah, Aglaya did not teach us how to use the spindle.
Are they
Oh.
white dryad flowers?
Wait, that's on the memory thing. Flowers, what? That make fragments of recollection. Master Calidnicus, we had installed bronze detonators along the number of the Grove main roads as you instructed. Very good. Can we proceed according to plan? There will be no issues on the technology side. We have already held detonation tests and ensured that they are able to damage the bodies of Titans. It's just that such methods are blasphemous. Such things are not important in a moment of crisis. What matters most is that we slow the invasion of the Black Tide as much as possible. I never thought that when we're backs against the wall, we'd be forced to use that Anax's wicked ways. Other scholars held such reverence for the gods that they never researched such evil technology. Even if the Titan disagrees, it's not like they'll say anything. Alright, that's enough lamenting. Gravitas, you have another important mission now. I need you to find a way to leave the Grove immediately and head to Akama to request aid. I do not know if the Grove can withstand this threat. If we can just hold out until reinforcements arrive, then all will be well. If not, I have no choice but to entrust the core flame to that woman. You want me to lead the front line and be a deserter? No, there is no way. You're a crisis heir. If anyone is going, it should be you. Don't argue with me. You know you will never win. It's precisely because I am a crisis heir that I must stay and fend off the Black Tide. I will endeavor to ensure we survive until reinforcements arrive. Okay, so he's like one of the non-playable ones that just died unceremoniously without accomplishing anything. I may be a scholar, but I know a bit about fighting. Any normal Black Tide monster is no match for me, so you need not worry. I just don't want to be... Calling for aid is not desertion. If you are not prepared to risk your life, the Black Tide will simply intercept you and kill you before you made it to Akama. Gravitas, you are the fastest among us. Will you accept this important duty? I will not let you down. May Circes protect your mind, Master Callinicus. May the Circes protect your mind. Top Gear Infinity Train's mother third train based media.
No, these aren't white dryads. These are shadows of
What was that?
dryads.
I forget what was that one more game I played about? It's like Empty Skies? No, that wasn't the name. It was about a train. It was a horror game. It was like a Eldritch horror game.
These white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared
Oh,
to
what was it called?
These however, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence.
Choo-choo Charles, no.
Outlines, we would not have
Sunless Skies! That was it, Tommy. Sunless Skies.
But what happened to them? Why are there
That was the other game about traversing through space in a train that I played.
Ma'am, can you read their memories?
Let me try.
Did she just spoke English? Mem.
Black cloak, sword toward the great tree.
She's speaking English. Baby's first words. You're right. It's her first words. Wouldn't I Choo-choo Charles do them a train goes better using your train as a shell like a hermit crab? I have no idea what Choo-choo Charles is. I've never heard of Choo-choo Charles before.
The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Thanatos.
Trianne will be on high alert.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I guess this patch was focused on My Day, but I guess we also gotta advance Castorace's quest a little bit. Leave the courtyard of storage and keep moving forward.
More and more intense.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got Black Tide. Alright. Choo-choo chars about a spider train that is terrorizing a small island community.
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks.
You have your own train car that you keep updating until you kill him.
Regardless of what has happened to the grove,
Okay.
the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this?
That black thing seems to be moving. Oh. I like this design.
The monster is alive! Trianne will protect everybody!
Trianne, please hide behind us. Miss, let's do this.
Yeah, what are you doing? Hide in the back, kid. Certain enemies will afflict ally units with the corrosion state. Attacking enemies will restore corroded HP. The more targets hit, the more is restored.
The words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
Well, yeah.
Unite our goals.
Didn't take a genius to figure that one out. I'll be honest. But does like the local monsters smasher find it hot?
Allow me to purge the root of him.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not really my primary concern at the moment. Find it hot? The monsters, Cole, the monsters.
You defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're so strong!
Yeah, we're so strong. Oh, we're dead, so you can't. So, monsters are fine, but you draw the line at necrophilia, huh?
I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks, but...
Yeah, I'm guessing that runner dude never made it to Akuma. Okay, so, oh, alright then, so the scene that we saw was not a distant... Oh, wait, no! This patient, this patient that Hyacin was treating was the runner, oh my god. Okay, I get it.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, the result of the Black Tide's corruption.
Did she do surgery? How did she cut him open to take a look? I don't know how else you would know what state his organs are in.
You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not...
Well, maybe he was an organ donor and he died. No, she quite specifically said that he's alive.
Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the grove.
The grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castress and the rest should have arrived at the grove by now.
Trianne just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not
Well, she was in the process of removing his organs and he somehow came to life and she had to put them back.
Can they tell
Well, you can't really put back organs.
We see it. The core flame is still there,
But what?
but they can't see for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also
Trinity's pretty useful this way, right?
Exactly what
Remote messaging.
Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
So Anaxa, I'm thinking he's either Vil V or Mobius.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know
It depends.
all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew
Okay. This is actually answering my question. I was about to say it depends on how evil he is.
Titan down with him.
So it seems like he's really evil. So he's Mobius.
A joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima.
Is Anaxa the cat now?
May have ceased, but Akima's
Anaxa is the dude with a eye patch. No, not Morbius, Mobius.
They may have even prepared the
As in
gallows
Mobius
from which
strip.
to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected.
Yeah, Cypher is the cat. Although I think her name is spelled with a Y.
Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something...
Something stupid. Most likely.
You must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
Alright. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
Yeah, because Mobius is the evil scientist character of the Flame Chasers. Vilvi is the less evil. She's an evil engineer, as opposed to but also less evil than Mobius. So if Anaxa is really bad, then he's probably Mobius. I mean, you're basically an evil scientist. I'm not. I'm not evil. What are you talking about? I save people. Yeah, I do save people.
Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
That makes complete sense. Were you in a similar situation before, friend?
Believe me, she is far nicer to the two of you than she is to Anaxa. Despite being a Chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that Titans and
Yeah, he's the logical.
citizens' assemblies. He always votes to oppose the Flame Chase journey.
She should really get an Eddie Blue commission. What? A what?
Trienne knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novelized.
That artist that draws the Guess Who Goes? Oh, like the I mean, that doesn't really fit my personality.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our Flame Chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Oryx, that is. They didn't lend us their power willingly. Memmy mem memmy mem mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem memmy mem 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 memmy mem 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 memmy mem.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
And not every art piece has to 100% fit your vibe. If it doesn't fit my vibe, why? Why would I get art that doesn't fit my vibe?
So, Little Gray and Little Cass,
I'm like, that's just confusing.
and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian.
I have other OCs that I could get.
We can fly.
Good idea. In that case,
But I mean, Audire does kind of have evil vibes, so what are you not?
the golden thread will be much more effective.
Do not spread such lies and slander. I will sue you.
Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If
You
Trian
have
gives us
OCs
trouble,
and you didn't
we'll
share them with the
trouble.
class?
In return,
I have one that is currently
remember to call for Trian.
been under art commission for like half a year, and like with all of my art commissions,
Good shape at the moment.
it's not going well. The artist has like encountered problems, is getting delayed, and everything I commissioned.
Okay.
You can always commission. Oh yeah, no, the artist Tommy is talking about is expensive. Like, I'm not spending that much money on art
After
that
all, Lady Trian is a
doesn't actually fit my branding.
powerful among all of us here.
But if
Remember
you
all
paid
those
me to
brave
do it,
heroes in the
Cass,
King's Guard. They would always save
unfortunately,
at the very last moment.
I don't think you currently have the skill level to do what Tommy wants to do what Tommy is talking about.
In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you. Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem.
You could always pay you. No commission, just pay. Gotta earn your money, Cole.
So many monsters.
Memmy mem mem memmy mem. Memmy mem.
Like, if you expect people to give you money for free, you gotta at least be cute. You gotta let people simp for you. Try to sense. Okay. I have a feeling we are not gonna finish this quest today. The real question is, will this take us 2 or 3? I feel like this is a decent spot to hold. I'm betting 3, yeah. So, I think I'll call it here for today then. We'll continue this maybe next week. Cause currently the plan is to do Space Marines co-op with Oz on Friday, assuming he's able to make it. I guess if he's not, we can just continue this. That's what plans. Oh, apparently you can actually do Space Marine co-op solo, because according to what Oz was telling me, because it turns out you can just, the game just gives you NPC allies, which aren't very good, but theoretically it can still be done. I mean, that's the original idea with Cole, that's why he looks the way he does. I mean, small twink isn't... Well, I guess it's cute. I guess he's cute. Problem is you don't act cute. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in again. If you're gonna steal the purple water, don't steal the purple water. It's bad for you. If an AOS from you still have very better objectives, alright, we'll see. If Oz is not available, because I haven't spoken to him this week yet, if Oz is not available, we'll probably just play more Star Rail on Friday. Otherwise, but the plan is, yeah, Space Marines 2 co-op. So yes, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again on Friday. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.